Russian forces have launched a huge wave of missile attacks on Ukraine, the second heavy barrage in days. The multiple targets across the country involved mainly civilian infrastructure, including energy plants. At least 3 people are thought to have died. The capital Kyiv was hit, and also President Zelensky's hometown of Clive Myrie. In his nightly address, he warned that Russia was capable of further massive strikes. Tonight, there are power outages and blackouts after 9 energy plants were hit. The Mayor of Kharkiv, the country's second largest city, says there's been colossal damage, leaving thousands without heating in freezing temperatures. Our Eastern Europe correspondent Sarah Rainsford has the very latest now from Kyiv.
The rumble of a Russian attack as Kyiv was woken by more missile strikes. The danger drove people underground. The metro is the safest place to huddle here when the city's under fire. But as Russian missiles hit the power grid, the trains all stopped.
I sat here about 3 hours. I want to go home.
But in southern Ukraine, it was homes that were hit. Hours later, rescuers were still searching for people trapped in the ruins. A child is missing here. This strike was on President Zelensky's hometown.
Whatever the missile worshippers from Moscow are hoping for, it won't change the balance of power in this war. They have enough missiles left for mass strikes. But we have enough determination and self-belief to return what belongs to us.
In northern Kharkiv, the day turned dark as the power went down right across town. This country now copes with what was once unimaginable. Handing out hot food, keeping people warm. And even in Kyiv, queuing for water in the street, defying Russia's efforts to wear them down. But these attacks affect even the most vulnerable. We found this old people's home without heat, light or water. It's running on sheer resilience. Nella's children just brought her here from the south, thinking she'd be safer.
We're all waiting for peace. Really waiting. Putin says, let's be friends. But who is the unfriendly one here? He attacked us. Our situation here is really miserable.
The staff are doing their best to keep things normal, but it's anything but that. They even have to store water now to flush the loo. It is pretty hard, Olga tells me, but we will get through. Tonight, there's no traffic lights in much of Kyiv, no lights at all in large parts of Ukraine's capital, as Russia tries to force this country into surrender. But somehow, life goes on. Well, this was a massive barrage of missiles, some 70 fired by Russia in multiple waves. But in fact, Ukraine's air defences intercepted around 60 of them. So this attack could have been even worse. And that's why, when I came back to Ukraine this time, I thought that I'd actually see a whole new wave of refugees, people heading for the exit as these attacks continue. But instead what I found has been really striking resilience here. One woman actually put it to me, she said, we may put up with no power this year, but if that means no Vladimir Putin next year, then so be it, we're prepared for that. And even tonight, it's pretty gloomy still out there here in Kyiv, but the power, the light, the heat and even the water are gradually being restored here.
Sarah, thank you. Sarah Rainsford there, live in Kyiv.